Hi everyone, how are you my dear children? Hope you all are safe and fine. Please take care of yourself. We have finished the light reflection and diffraction. The whole topic we have covered. Today's lecture is about numericals. After this, I will start with the next chapter, that is your colorful world and I. So first question. A concave lens has focal length of 12 cm and at what distance? Let me write well going through the question. A concave lens has focal length of 12 cm. Concave lens means focal length will be negative, already we have discussed. At what distance should the object from the lens placed? That means it is asking you. We don't know where the object is placed, so that if forms an image at 8 cm from the lens, that means image distance is given, that 8 cm. Find the magnification produced by lens. You might have noticed I have put a minus sign against this value, image distance. Why minus sign? We know concave lens produced virtual image. Okay, so this is your concave lens. This is your principal axis. This is your optical center. So you don't know about your object, but you know focus will be this, and it is written. Obviously, we know object always placed on the left hand side of the lens, that we have also discussed. Now image is formed minus 8 cm. 8 cm. So image will be formed somewhere here, because this is given 12 cm, and you know rays will come like this. Your light rays will come like this, and distance always measured from optical lens. Both are in opposite direction. We will measure the distance like this, and incident light rays going like this. That means everything will be negative. So these theoretical things already we have discussed. So V is equal to minus 8 cm. So first we have to find out the U. Then the second part of the question is find the magnification produced by lens. So we will use a lens formula. What is lens formula? That is 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. So put all those values. You have to find out 1 by U. You can write like this. 1 by U is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by F. Okay. Now put these values. Is it correct? 1 by U, it will be minus 1 by V minus 1 by, just rearrange the equation. Okay. So what is V? Minus 8. Minus 8. What is F? Minus 12. So it will comes 1 by U. 1 by U is equal to, now take the LCM. LCM will be 24. 8. So minus 3. Minus plus 2. So it will be 1 by 24 with a minus sign. So that means U will be minus 24 centimeters. See, U will be minus 24 centimeter. That means object will be placed over here. Let the object is over here. So it is 24 centimeter. Got it? So this is your image, this is your focus, and this is your object. So first part done. Find out the object distance. So we have calculated the object distance is U is equal to minus 24 centimeter. Now what is the magnification? What will be the magnification? U is minus 24, V is equal to minus 8. Now I am erasing this so that I can find out the magnification. So what is the magnification? Magnification in formula will be how much? V by U, you know. V we know minus 8. U is minus 24. So M is how much? 1 by 3. That means AM is 0.33 centimeter. So from this value, what is the information we are getting? Magnification m is equal to 1 by 3. That means your image is 1/3 of the object size. Your image size is 1/3 of the object size. Is it clear, children? Is it clear? So let me move to the next question. Okay. Now second question is, if an object of 5 centimeter height, 5 centimeter height means it is height of the object. Okay, children, is placed at a distance of 15 centimeter from a convex lens of focal length 10 centimeter. Here it is written convex lens. Sometimes in question they will be asking about like converging lens or diverging lens. So diverging lens means immediately you will understand that is a concave. Converging lens means convex lens. So it is placed at a distance of 15 centimeter. That means U. So what is the U over here? Minus 15 centimeter, because the object will placed to the left side of the lens, and focal length is also given 10 centimeter, and we know focal length of convex lens is always positive. So these data are given. You have to find the position, nature and height of the image. These are the regular questions. In boards also you will get such questions, very regular questions. So that means first we have to find out what is the image size, then only you can assess what is the nature and where the position. Position also means, that means what we have to find out, V also we have to find out. So let me use first the lens formula. So lens formula, you know, 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. We have to find out V, so we'll keep 1 by V like this, 1 by F plus 1 by U. Okay, so what is F? F is plus 10, so we'll write 1 by 10. What is U? It will be plus 1 by minus 50, and you can calculate the V. How? Just take the LCM. What is the LCM you will take? You will take the LCM 30. So 30, 10, 3 minus 2. So it is now 1 by 30 with a positive sign only. So what is your V? V is equal to plus 30 centimeter. See, V is equal to plus 30. That means image will form to the right of the convex lens. Okay. So let me erase the question. I can erase the question right now. We'll visualize the question first. See, this is your convex lens. This is your optical center. Height of the object is given 5 centimeter. It is given. U is given 15 centimeter. So this is the distance, 15 centimeter given. F is 10 centimeter. You know focus is over here to the right of the convex lens. So this is your F. So this is 10 centimeter given. Now we got V. That means image will form at 30 centimeter. Your incidence light is going like this. So image will form over here. So somewhere here you will get your image, that is your 30 centimeter. Is it clear, children? Okay. Now we have to find out the magnification and height. So image is formed on the right hand side of the lens. Please don't forget that. So let me erase this. I think people have noted down the question and we have all the data also. So what is your magnification? M is equal to, you can use your V by U formula. What is V by U? V is 30, U is equal to minus 15. See, image is now minus 2. Magnification is minus 2. That means It is a magnified image. Okay? And we know m is also height of the image by height of the object. Okay? And we know m now. So we can put -2. Height of the object is given. That is your 5. So that means hi is equal to -2, 5, -10 centimeter. So hi is -10. -10 means below the principal axis. And see, it is enlarged image. Object size is, this is your image now. This is 10 centimeter. Got it? 5 centimeter is object size, 2 times enlarged with a minus sign. So what is the nature of the image now? Very easy, below the principal axis. So real, inverted always comes with real word. So real, inverted, and easily you can say it is magnified image or larger image. Magnified or larger. Whatever you can write, you write. Is it clear, children? Very easy. Then we can move to the next question now. We'll discuss next question. Okay. Now the question is, a convergent lens of power 8D is combined with a divergent lens of power -10D. D is diopter. Calculate the focal length of the combination. So how to approach? How to start? First, write down the data. What is there? A convergent lens of power 8D. Convergent lens of power 8D means, suppose convergent, let it be P1 for this convergent lens. Convergent lens power is positive. Okay? This thing also we have discussed. 8D. Then it's combined with the divergent. Divergent lens, for the divergent lens power is P2. It is -10D. Okay? You have to calculate the focal length of the combination. We can calculate the total power of the combination. So what is the power of the combination? You have to just add it, but you have to consider the sign also. So power of combination, let it be capital P is equal to P1 plus P2. So it will be 8 minus 10. So now this is -2D. So this is your combined power of the, or you can say the combination of the lens. One convergent is in contact with one divergent. Then this is the total power of the combination. Now we can find out the focal length. What is the formula for this focal length of the combination? Tell me, what is the focal length of the combination? Nothing but reciprocal of the power, 1 by P. Simply we can write 1 by -2. It is now -0.5. Diopter, so we'll write meter. See, now focal length F is equal to -0.5. What does it mean? Minus means the combination. Now these two convex lens and convergent lens, this combination is working as what? Diverging, concave lens. So your net lens, how the lens will behave when you will combine this convergent with this divergent? It will behave like a divergent lens. Interesting? Clear, children? And more problems you will see in class 12th also. Is it clear? Then we can move to the next problem now. Now the next problem is, a concave lens is kept in contact with a convex lens of focal length 20 cm. That means the focal length of the convex lens is given. So let the focal length of the convex lens is f1 is 20 cm is given. The combination works as a converging lens. The combination of this concave and convex lens works as a converging lens of focal length 100 cm. That means the combined focal length is given, which acts as converging lens, that means it is also positive 100 centimeter. Okay, you have to calculate the power of concave lens. The focal length of this concave lens is not given. So how to do it? From this we can find out the power of the convex lens. How to do? Because it is in centimeter, so we can use our formula 100 by F1, that means 100 by 20, that means it is 5 diopter. Okay. Now the combined focal length also given. So that means the power of the combination. We can find out simply 100 by F or 100 by 100. So it is now 1 diopter. What you have to find out? You have to find out the power of concave lens. We know this P. Let the power of concave lens is P2. Okay. So combined power P is equal to P1 plus P2. This thing we know. Now you know P, you know P1. You can easily find out P2. So what is your P2? P minus P1. Okay. P minus P1. P minus P1. Clear, children? P is given 1 diopter. 1 diopter minus 5 diopter. This is now minus 4 diopter. This is your P2. Is it clear? P2 is equal to the required power of concave lens is minus 4 diopter. You know concave, you know the power of concave lens is in minus. We got also with the negative sign. Is it clear, children? Okay. So in my next video lecture, we will start with a new chapter. That is your last chapter for the class 10th. Okay. Hope this lecture will help you. Please focus and study. If any doubt, please leave a comment. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Okay, children. Take care, children. Thank you for watching.